Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, as you've seen, we have been doing before and afters with Dr. Eric Smith from Georgetown Bariatric and Advanced Surgical Services. Let me introduce you to another success story. Kevin, you have met him on our show before. How are you, Kevin?
I'm great.
Okay, my friend, has it been just over a year?
Just over a year.
All right. You're going to die when you hear these success rates, everyone. How much were you when you first had the surgery?
386 pounds.
386, and you are?
186.
Dr. Eric, huge. Is that 80% of his body weight?
That's essentially 100% of his excess body weight.
When you hear that, Kevin, like you're ear to ear with smiles, how do you feel?
I feel amazing. It's hard to believe that I've lost that much weight in a year and 4 months.
What are you doing now that's different to what you were doing a year and 4 months ago?
I just did a 5K 2 weeks ago, and
What?
I've never been able to do that.
Wow.
Cycling, I've been doing cycling as well.
Okay.
So there's things that I had never been able to do, and I'm doing now.
I think it's great. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Good for you. What type of surgery did you have? Let's talk about that.
I had a gastric sleeve as well.
Okay, now let's just remind everyone the gastric sleeve.
Yeah,
Why,
so
why
gastric
that
sleeve,
one?
well, again, that's the one that he chose.
Okay.
But for most people, that's a great option
Okay.
to start with. Gastric sleeve is a restrictive procedure where we essentially take the stomach and turn it from something that stretches like a water balloon to something that's a fixed, long, narrow tube like the shape of a banana.
Okay. I want to be asking you in regards to medications, lifestyle, health. Where were you a year and a half ago?
I had diabetes, high blood pressure, sleep apnea, and I was taking medicines for my diabetes and my blood pressure. Plus I wore a CPAP as well for my sleep apnea.
Dr. Eric, you often talk to us on the show that obesity is a disease. How is it a disease when all it is eating?
But that's the thing, it's not. That's a misconception. Why is diabetes a disease? Why is coronary artery a disease? So I ask people a question all the time. How many diabetics do you know whose sugars are out of control that eat poorly? But we don't look at them and say, well, you self-inflicted this disease on you.
Okay.
Do they exacerbate the disease? Absolutely. There's metabolic changes that occur why someone can eat whatever they want that we all know and don't gain weight, and someone feels like they smell the food and they gain weight. Obesity is a disease. It's absolutely a disease.
That's
and
how I feel.
It's indicated as a disease.
Well, that's what people say. They say they just look at food and put on 4 pounds. That's the life of TT,
Right.
let me tell you. Did you feel you had a disease? Because when I hear that word disease, that scares me to making sure I take care of myself.
I knew that I had a problem probably with my weight. I've struggled with my weight my entire life. And I'm like, I got to do something. It was to the point where I could barely get around. If I'd sit down, I couldn't get up and walk around. My knees were really, really bad. And I thought, I can't continue.
Enough. And we're looking at all your before and afters now, and men sitting at home, you know, think that these options aren't available for them. Dr. Eric, what's that ratio coming into your clinic when it comes to men versus women?
Oh gosh, that's a good question, but I would say of all the patients that we take care of, probably only around 30-35% at best are men.
Why?
You know, we're pretty stubborn people.
Yeah.
That's my
We don't
opinion.
take care of our health.
We don't, and we don't stop sometimes to realize and get the information of the help that we can get or ask for help.
Yeah. Why do you feel this was the right choice for you?
Nothing else worked. So I had dieted forever. I did every kind of diet you could imagine, and I would lose weight and gain it all back, and plus more. So I was like, I've got to do something different.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up, but I want you to look at this camera and tell all those men out there why it's for them.
It's for you because it's the right choice, and if you don't think it's the right choice, then you should think again, because it does work, and it takes a lot of hard work to get to where I've been.
It's amazing. Don't get emotional on me. All right, thank you, Dr. Eric Smith. I appreciate you, Kevin. I can't wait to sit down in a year again.
Thank
I'm
you.
serious.
I'd be glad to.
You're amazing. If you want to find out more information about this amazing man and the amazing surgeries that he does, all that information is up on your screen. We appreciate you sitting with us to see the before and afters of Georgetown Bariatrics and Advanced Surgical Services. Back after this short break, everyone. You're watching Midday Kentucky.